here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, huge win in their last game. Kind of stopped a bleeding moment for this team. Let's see if they can continue that stretch today, because they've been struggling recently.
In now is Adam Eaton, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Here's a pop-up now. Real Muto shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
Well, he's right in the prime of his career, and clearly that is resulting in big things for him.
First offering on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
And Kendrick has a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Grounded down the third baseline. Another 0-2 coming. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 3 runs already home here. Lifted into center field. McCutchen is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this. As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts.
And a low throw as this hops right over his shoulder. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Jeremy Hellickson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively.
The catcher.
And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
The center fielder,
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Zimmerman is under it. 2 gone.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 7.
Stepping in, Michael Franco. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Suzuki corrals it, and that ends the inning. Philly striding in once again. Trey Turner. He reached on a single in his first try. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
The center fielder, number 2.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So a good bounce back. Leading off the inning, Aaron Nola, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Aaron Nola.
Here comes the first pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Jose Pirela. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Turner is there, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Need to get it. Here's Howie Kendrick. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the pitch. In there, strike one. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, he's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
The catcher, number 28.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Suzuki is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order as they're unable to. And now Bryce Harper as we begin the top of the fourth.
The right fielder.
Here it comes.
Bryce Harper.
Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike one.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Popped him up. Turner waits on it. 2 down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Corey Dickerson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. He said he's seen his hitters take it to another level with runners in scoring position today, which is reflected in their batting average in those situations. Over a 600 clip. Clearly, that's been a big part of the story of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Gray. Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Last time through was a base hit. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
The catcher.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Real Muto.
Here's the 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
The third baseman.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco.
Maikel Franco.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Aaron Nola is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Eaton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Jose Pirela. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robles is on his horse. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the night here at Nationals Park. It's the Nationals 5 and the Phillies 1. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The center fielder, Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Anthony Rendon becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Standing in now, Juan Soto, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. So 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw.
And this is off the second base bag, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
That's in there. Base hit. Soto rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. There is Franco. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nats get a run on the Zimmerman double. Through 5 innings, it's the Nationals 6. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Soto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Swinging a soft liner, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Line toward the alley in left center. Soto is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail 6-1. Victor Robles digging in now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Robles.
Fly ball out to right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jeremy Hellickson. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So digging in now, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Ground ball left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome. Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him. In there with the stolen base. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Here's a little chopper to the right side. There to get it is Kendrick, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
In now, Andrew McCutchen as he grounds one briskly to short. Kendrick on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not
The
the
left
game he was
fielder, number
hoping to have when he was
22.
taking batting practice,
Juan
but at least his guys are ahead.
Soto.
Into the box, Juan Soto. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And now
Howie.
for Washington, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick.
So far 2 for 3 in this one. And he fouls this one off. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 6-1. Now batting, Maikel Franco. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. 8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. Sheen Segura will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Segura.
Lifted in the air to center field. Eaton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Pirela.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Pirela. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1 to third. Franco has it on the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
First pitch is a slider, called for a strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Center fielder.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
After it is Dickerson. Robles at third. Hellickson on second. Turner at first. 2 out in the inning.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the inning is over. 3 left for Washington. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kendrick onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for the starter, Jeremy Hellickson. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Zimmerman camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, very rarely do we see pitchers get into the 9th inning in this modern-day baseball. Terrific effort getting into the 9th. Outstanding effort on his part. Now it's up to his teammates to score some runs so they can pull out a win in this one.
Tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Oh, man. That can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
JT Realmuto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Phillies find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
And tonight's comes to an end at 6-3 the final. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked bad. Jeremy Hellickson earns win number 4 on the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work.
Final line
Aaron Nola.